And welcome.
Oh, music's over. Oops.
It is episode 111 of Making It Up As We Go. The perpetual shit show. It is. But it's all good. We'll make it through. Uh, yep, I'm a year older now on the show. Yep. Thank you.
Made it around the sun 50 times?
50 times, yes.
Awesome.
So very, very cool. It was a great trip. Had a lot of fun. It was it's always fun going down to Florida. So got to go to Epic Universe, which is the new Universal Park.
Okay.
Wow, man, they've done a hell of a job on that place. If you ever have a chance to go there, definitely go there. So it is they turned it up a few notches. So
Cool.
it's very, very cool. They have like the way that you go in, like you go into like a central area, and then around the outside are like they literally, like in the commercials you see the family walking through a portal and stuff like that. They literally have portal structure-y things there that you walk through to get into the different lands. So I was like, oh, okay, that ties in pretty cool. That's pretty neat. And but like they have the Super Mario World and like a Donkey Kong section in there, which was insanely crowded. They had How to Train Your Dragon, which was probably my favorite looking area of it all because it was just so well done. They have a Harry Potter area that's like it's they say it's the Ministry of Magic, but it's Paris. They only have one ride in there. I was pretty disappointed with that whole section. I mean, it looks like it's probably maybe if I could spend more time in there, it would be more impressive. But like the buildings and all that are pretty sweet. But they also do have like a what they call the dark universe, which is like the monsters and stuff like that, and that was really cool looking. The way they've done it all, it was the absolute least crowded part of the whole park, but it was really well done. Like they have Frankenstein's castle there, and like at the top of the castle, you can see the laboratories lighting off and stuff like that. And I guess there's some rides in there. We didn't get to do those, but it was pretty impressive. It was really neat place to go. I look forward to going back at some point. So, did I learn secret stuff? Not at the Harry Potter area. No, I did not. Uh, so I did score lots of points over it in the Mario world, but my son, that was the only place that he wanted to go, and so we spent a lot of time there. But well, it was fun. But yep, we're back at it, back to the grind. Um, for me, I'm working on a birdhouse, or not a birdhouse, but a bird feeder. My wife's grandfather came home yesterday, and so he is recovering from his broken hip, and my wife and most of her family was out at the West Virginia game today, so they haven't gotten back yet, and I keep hearing noises up there. I'm like, that old man's moving again. Stop moving. Oh, somebody's at the front door. Is that the wife there? That might be. Hold on. It is. All right. Okay. But yeah, it was pretty cool. You guys will have to excuse me for a second. Sean, why don't you tell us what you've been up to, and Paul, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. I just got to check in upstairs to make sure everything's cool. So, All right, I'll be right back.
It's good. All right, Paul, we can sit here and stare at each other.
Okay.
No. Actually, it's been a busy week for myself. Got a new toy. I don't know if some of you guys follow me on Facebook. Let's see if I can do this. Can I do this? We can do it this way. Does it show up?
Yep.
I got a new toy. I should show the first picture. So yesterday I showed. Where do you go? This picture. I know it's a little
That
rough.
still amazes me.
Okay, so I made a deal on a printer, and I know it's in my trunk because it would not fit in the car. I was assuming it just fit right in the back seat of my car, and when I got there, it wouldn't go through the door. So I figured, well, I got this big old trunk; it should just slide right into the trunk. You know, it's one of those where you could put 5 bodies if you had to. Nope. So it's about 80 pounds. I'd say 80 to 90 pounds. So it sat in really nice, and I didn't have to worry about it bouncing out. So that was yesterday's teaser.
So why did you not put it in lengthwise?
It wouldn't fit.
Well,
The thing would not fit in the trunk or even in the back seat.
yeah, it
It
is a
is
monster.
it is that big. It's over 3 foot tall.
Yeah.
So, and it's the bedside build area is 350 by 350 by 600.
Wow.
So
That is
not
awesome.
not as wide as yours. You know, you got that
But
beautiful
it is.
500.
Sometimes it's
tall.
not about the girth.
Yeah, this is it's the length.
Oh, here I can flip us over here so we can see your pictures. Hold on a second here. We'll get the star out. Look at that.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go. Wow, that's put together really nice.
Now I think this design came out about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
which blows me away that it's got the Core XY and everything with linear rails. The machine itself is II Labs. It's called a Hot Rod Henry. But I've never seen a hot end like this. The hot end itself is supposed to go up to like 400 C. So instead of your average, which is what, 300?
Yeah.
Uh,
So I mean that thing can do some crazy industrial stuff.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think originally that's when you look at the price sticker, I can see why they kind of went out because they weren't cheap. When they first came out, this machine was like 6,700.
Wow.
Exactly. I don't know if I want to say what I paid for it. Actually, I traded for this. And you know what? If somebody can guess, I'll give them a roll of filament.
The color on that,
Even me.
No, you already know.
So the with the coloring on it, it's going to go really good with the Fallout look.
That's what that's
mean,
what I.
It's got
Yeah.
like the look to it already.
That's why I fell in love with the thing.
Yeah.
But when I found out more about it, I'm like, nah, I'll pass on it. And then he came back about a week later. He goes, hey, is that offer still on the table? So it's like, yeah, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
$50. Damn, I thought I was cheap, Jerry. Actually, a little more.
It depends on what deal you get on Marketplace.
That's very true. That's very true.
Yeah, that thing's pretty awesome though.
So yeah, that's been the past couple days. And then of course,
$250.
would you believe lower? Well, again, I traded something for it. So the value of the trade would be what somebody, I guess, would give. I will say they
It looks
just wanted, Hmm.
It looks fantastic. I love the look.
Oh, it's got that retro.
Yeah,
It fits right in with my Fallout colors and stuff. And
yeah.
so yeah, it's so cool to have it. But the only thing is, I'm not dragging it down here. It's too big, too heavy. And I was surprised when the wife said, "Hey, put it in the living room." It's like, really?
It looks like I mean, it's a conversation piece for sure.
Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. Need a Coca-Cola label. Actually, I'd put a Nuka-Cola label on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Nuka Cola would be good.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. The
Yeah,
only bummer,
you'd have to do like some like a rocket, one of the red rockets or something like that, to like when it's just hanging out and not being used.
oh, and just set it inside.
Yeah,
That's a good
so
idea.
you could like light it up or whatever.
Yep. Now, as far as working, I still haven't plugged it in. This machine, the guy told me he plugged it in and it didn't work for him. Well, he plugged it into a normal socket, and on the back it says 220.
Hmm.
So here, coming up in the next few days, I'll actually dig into it once I get it placed where I want it.
Yeah, that the
Um,
power supply inside might be, if it's a
Switchable.
switchable one.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
And if not, I'll just figure out what everything's running on and replace it with a new one.
yeah,
My next thing is I want to run it with Clipper. I mean, it's Core XY. So I'm thinking about just replacing the board on it, putting a Clipper board on it, and
yeah,
updating.
yeah.
The hard part's done. I mean, especially when you look at it, where's the top? There it is. So yeah.
I mean, that thing's stout.
Oh, it is. It should fly. I love these little guys in the back.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what they are.
It looks like a mouse of some sort. It's right
Mouse
here on the bottom too. Yeah,
or marsupial.
of some
They,
sort.
they've got that logo all over the place. It's down on the fan shroud too.
Yeah. You can't see it for the names now that I'm looking. Let's see. Can I move that? Let me see if I can just bump that up a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Yes, Aquavite, you definitely do need one. It would be you will love it for the work that you do.
And nowadays, 3D printing it's no longer a challenge like it used to be.
And not nearly as much. I mean, yeah,
No.
the design stuff is there,
Yeah.
but the ability to make it work for the other hobbies is where it's ridiculously awesome at.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very super awesome. So, yeah, that's really cool. I can't wait to see that thing get moving.
Oh, you're not the only one.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Very cool. Oh, Paul, did you talk about what you've been working on?
No, I didn't.
What have you been working on?
Hey, I'm preparing for my birthday now. My birthday is Monday.
Oh, nice.
They're going to have a national holiday on my birthday.
It's very true. We're all taking off work.
Yep. So I'll be the ripe old age of 79. And I hope to make it more times around the sun, but
There you go.
79 ain't bad. I've been working on my CNC and have been banging my head against it all day long because I think the controller's going bad in it.
Oh no. The build
Oh,
you have the
yes.
robotics with that one, right?
I do. In fact, this is the second build botics I've had on it. I had to replace it once already.
Hmm.
And what happened was I bought that kit from Cutting It Close, that maze kit.
Yeah.
And his tool paths are pretty aggressive. Well, when I was cutting out the handles, the bit stalled my spindle and broke the bit.
Oh.
So I said, well, those things happen. I ordered a couple new bits from Cody, got them, put them in, and I don't know if something happened when the spindle stalled or what, but like for instance, my x-axis doesn't show up on the screen at all. Um, most things work in ways they're not supposed to work.
Oh no.
When I did get it to set up, it told me that I was outside my soft limits by a millimeter measurement, but everything is set to imperial.
Wow.
So I've been chatting with our buddy Dave Gatton today, and I tried reinstalling the firmware, which is not the current firmware. It was an older version, but I tried reinstalling that, and that didn't help. So the next thing I'm going to try is installing the current firmware and see if that makes a difference. If not, I may be looking at a different kind of controller.
You might be looking at a Masso 3 Touch, huh? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's close to $1,900, which is a lot of money.
You can't take it with you.
Well,
I could
you
try.
don't have to have the closed loop with that. You can run that without a closed loop.
Not the kit you get from when you buy the kit from Winfinity.
Yeah, don't buy
You
it from
get
them. Just buy the controller. That's all you need.
that'll run open and closed loop.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll have to look
yeah,
into that.
yeah,
I'll have to look into that.
yeah.
But
It at least takes like $800 off of it.
yeah, well, and really a new build Bontics is like $600.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
don't know. I'm hoping that installing the current software might help.
well, that actually bringing up the Masso is a interesting thing that we can talk about for a minute too. Is did you see what Masso has unveiled this
Ooh.
week? Like with their
Where
they,
they
they
have the different
yeah, they have
kits.
like a
Yeah,
tiered thing now.
yeah,
Um,
and the entry level isn't that bad, and I don't know that I would need much more than the entry level.
yeah, yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, it you can make it do most anything you want anyway.
And they're all upgradable to the
Yeah,
next level.
yeah, yeah. If you decide you need it, you throw them another $200, you get it.
Right,
You
right.
know. Yeah, Harry says he can't take it with him, but his wife can. Yes, very true.
Yeah,
Yep, yep. Very, very
yeah,
true.
that's right.
Uh,
So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm still
Cody's
frustrated.
asking. Yeah, Cody's asking how much the new Redline controller is, and from my understanding, they haven't announced a pricing on
Right,
that yet. And who knows who Redline is anyway?
right,
Um,
because it came into existence with Onefinity,
yeah,
and Dave looked into that, and he couldn't even find out where it's made.
yeah, they seem really secretive on what they are. I mean, I'm assuming that they're just part of Onefinity, like a subdivision of them. But if they were, why wouldn't they just say that? Because nobody would hold that against them. But they seem really, really secretive on what Redline is.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope that it. I unplugged it, figuring well maybe unplug it and everything will go back to regular, but it didn't. And like I
Not
say, even on the menu screen, my x-axis doesn't even show up.
weird.
Yeah,
Have you checked all your connections and stuff yet?
I did. Yep, I checked.
Everything's
In
cool.
fact, I unplugged them all and plugged them back in.
Hmm.
Yep.
Interesting. I
And
wonder
the
what
funny
time.
thing was, when I first turned it on, the x-axis showed up until I homed it, and then no more x-axis.
Oh, interesting.
Wow. Weird.
Homing switch stuck? No.
Huh?
I was just thinking homing switch stuck or something, but no, it's still
I
showing.
don't have. It doesn't have homing switches. It has
Proximity.
amperage sensors.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So it stalls out
Right.
and
Got
reads it that way. So.
Yeah, see, that's the controller I'm not familiar with yet.
Yeah.
I would like to be less familiar with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm still a Mach 3 guy.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. Oh, well, I guess we can start talking about videos and stuff like that. I speaking of videos, I do have a video coming out tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. So it's already been loaded. I just haven't done the um, uh, I don't know, whatever, the thumbnail yet.
Ah,
Couldn't think of the word. Brain is fried today. But yeah, the thumbnail just needs to get done, and it'll be unleashed at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So,
I actually did one today.
oh,
No
Toast is
narration.
out there. Oh man, awesome! Welcome, Toast. Appreciate you hanging out with us too. We've talked about Toast's videos several times on the show, so
Oh,
very
cool.
cool.
Welcome.
Tomorrow's show or tomorrow's video is going to be it's going to be in my 5 3D prints line of videos. It's going to be 5 3D prints for your dog. So the old Sage makes multiple appearances since she's my dog. Kind of makes sense, I guess. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. So it'll be out. That'll be out tomorrow morning, and hopefully somebody watches it. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's get moving here, and we'll get talking about some of these videos that have come out this week. So this first one is from Cocran Studios. So from what I didn't watch any of her other videos before, so I don't know a whole lot about her, but she was talking about this, and I saw this filament on Facebook somewhere. 3D printed soap.
Yep.
I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So this is the only video that I'd seen about the 3D printed soap, and evidently it's soap. It may or may not soap very well, but it does match her cup, and I'm wondering if that was on purpose. But oh yeah, the Snuggie. Yeah, see your Stanley or her Stanley cup on the counter there. Yeah, the color matches. So I don't know if that's just her color or if that was Squinky Dink. But 3D printed soap. Go figure.
What is it? 3D and T printing did a video or did a show on this a couple weeks ago. Yeah. And I still trying to get them to print that dinosaur, the T-Rex, but that's another story for another day.
So with that stuff, you can print your own soap on a rope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you could literally print rope that is soap.
Yeah.
So
rope
I mean, yeah, pig and a duck and all that good stuff. I guess her father is the one that does 3D printing, so he's the one that printed out the soap stuff for her. And but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Novelty. I don't think it'd be.
I try
really.
it.
Yeah, I mean, playing around with it would be kind of cool. I wonder. She talks about what it smelled like or whatever, but I can't remember.
Probably smells like soap.
Yeah, probably.
A lot of people say it's like Elmer's glue almost.
Yeah.
But I can't smell anything. But this would be cool for gifts, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You could do some pretty cool stuff, I would think. Like stuff that you wouldn't necessarily want to do, like a mold to do the soap. But
you could CNC route a tray, a special tray, and then 3D print your soap, put it in the tray, match it all up.
Yeah. Be interesting, that's for sure. Talk about dissolvable supports.
They just wash away.
Yeah. Oh, but pretty cool. Good times. Very well produced video. So she has a really clean studio-y thing. I think she does. It looks like she does more stuff like the crickety stuff. Possibly. I don't know. I didn't watch any of her other videos yet.
She's
But
she's far too organized.
I was
yeah,
going to say,
yeah.
yeah, no.
I'm I'm going to say that background is AI. It
Yeah.
can't be real.
It's too clean, too organized.
I mean, if you don't have a shit show like this hanging out behind you, I mean, what are you doing? So,
Yeah, you know what? I got to be kind of ironic. I'll flash this up real quick.
uh-oh.
Whoops, wrong thing. There's my mess.
Yeah. In fact, that's clean
Oh no.
compared to mine.
Yeah. No, that's actually my live camera in my shop.
Oh,
So that's actually what it looks like right now. It's a
Yeah,
mess.
seems like you'd want to make that soap thing solid, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe you wouldn't.
See, no, that'd be a print for Dave.
Yeah.
Solid soap. Ah, crazy. Oh yeah, 3D printed soap print of Ralphie from Christmas Story eating a bar of soap. It would be soap inception. No, but good deal. Awesome. Well, it'll be interesting to see who else prints soap. Dun, dun, dun.
That's
All
pretty
right.
cool.
Well, we'll move on then. We've got the next one. We got this is a Logical Planet. This is somebody that we haven't talked about before on the channel yet either. So people have made. We've got multi-board. We've got the Gridfinity. We've got all kinds of different storage systems and all that. So this guy generated his own storage system for a specific purpose, which was kind of cool. And it was for using in his what you call it, his freezer. So they're like freezer baskets.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. The it's all modular and goes together, and they stack on top of each other and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure you could use it for other stuff too, but that's what he designed his own for. And
At first, it reminded me of an organizer.
yeah,
I mean, you could use it for that.
oh yeah, it's a pretty cool design setup. I like how the bottoms like lock together. There's not like you only print the sides,
Mhm.
the long sides, and then the bottoms just kind of lock and all that stuff. So, and thought that was pretty interesting. I guess you can get the files from his. Oh, before I forget, like I always do, all these videos are linked in the description. So if you don't have to go hunt them down or anything, they're all down there in the description. Click on them, and if you go watch them, tell them that we sent you over there to say hello. So we appreciate it.
I might
I
have
bet she's going to keep sausages in that one.
Yeah, that's for your sausages.
need to print a bigger basket.
For smaller sausages.
Well, if you want to stack them sideways,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
especially if you have chicken sausages, those are kind of small. Magog. Not right
Need a
now.
bigger one for the beef.
Yes, I did.
Where's the beef?
So, yeah, pretty cool setup though.
Does he show them in the freezer? No.
No, he doesn't show them in the freezer. He just shows you how he's putting them together and stuff like that. But they looks like they work pretty well. So,
I'm going to check them out just for other reasons.
yeah, I mean, you could definitely. I mean, it looks like a nice, simple solution for making, caddies.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like it'd go great with that Gridfinity.
Oh yeah. pretty sweet. Very cool. All right. Well, we'll keep on moving then. Next one we've got here. This is Mitchell Van Dies. Dude, this I went into a bit of a rabbit hole watching his videos. He does laser art, like the layered panels and stuff like that.
3-dimensional.
Yeah, and man, they are beautiful. This was his newest video that he had just put out, and man, it turned out really, really good.
I want one.
Yeah, that roller is
yes,
awesome.
That is so cool.
It seems to work really well too. It puts a nice thin film of glue on the backs of these things and doesn't get all gunky and stuff. Yeah, check that thing out. Look at that.
That's really neat.
That is just so slick.
I wonder if it's on Maker's World.
Is it?
No, I said I wonder if it is.
Oh. I mean, I wouldn't be totally surprised if something like that was.
That's really neat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool setup. But man, he draws and designs it all, and then staining it and assembling it and stuff like that. He doesn't really. There's no talking in his videos from the ones that I've watched, so he really doesn't tell you what he's doing. But you can kind of, you understand by watching it. But it's some beautiful stuff, though. I mean, the super multiple layers of it. He does it the way that I like to do when I've done a couple little projects with the layered stuff. He will stain it first and then cut it, and I think that is pretty. I think that's the coolest way to do it.
And you don't have the stain drip in between or in the gaps and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That's a beautiful piece.
Man. And the way that he does the layers, like you're seeing a complete picture there, but the layers are like all over the place. It's really, really well done.
2, 4, 6, 8,
Yeah.
10, 12. I see at least 12 layers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Oh, but yeah,
that's a cool picture too.
Is that a geisha
girl with samurai swords.
Yeah,
well, that takes more thinking than I
right
to do.
Yeah,
boy,
young minds.
It's beautiful work.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, he's got another one that he did that it was like what were they? Jellyfish. Like, and he had one coming down, and then he did the same thing and just flipped it going up, and it was beautiful too. I mean, he's really talented. So
that is a beautiful piece.
Yeah,
I wonder if is his art available?
I don't know.
We're going to take a quick peek. He does have a website. Hey, let's go.
Check it out. Yeah, that's the jellyfish one there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that wild? Lonely in Space is what that one. There's the geisha one.
Emmy.
Cody just brought up, he wonders how AI could help with the layers.
I don't know.
Wow. I bet it would now, especially now.
Oh, yeah.
So I was trying to get it to help me do one like a month ago. I started designing just trying to design one and like using the AI stuff to give me some ideas for the design of it. And it would give you a line drawing that was, broken down into different colors, but I don't know, I couldn't figure it out from there. I kind of got sidetracked.
Whoops.
Yeah. Oh, scroll to the right, Sean. Look at
I'll have to do a little magic here.
okay. Oh, okay.
Give me 1 second.
Ooh.
Whoop. That was scary. I know. Let's see. Can I do this? Okay, the next video is going to be a little off, but we'll get it.
That's all right.
There we go.
Yeah, look at the, isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
Now, apparently, he sells his artwork, not the files.
Yeah, I mean they're beautiful pieces. There's a wave one that he did a video on that was pretty cool. Yeah, and he shows them like he does like real art gallery stuff. So, pretty
I'd
awesome.
say so.
Yeah, but pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Definitely cool. All right. Well,
Now I got to go back and fix the video.
now we're gonna fix it, and then we'll move on to do something else. Yeah, the one that with the jellyfish, it says something like 200 hours. It sounds like to get it all to work. So pretty impressive.
Whoops. I think I got it.
Ooh, we're almost there.
Rope.
I've used AI for SVG images in the past. Usually takes some node editing in a different program, though. Yep, sure does. Sure does. Wouldn't doubt that at all.
Macy.
Yeah. So we got Macy. Big news this week was that Bambu's come out with a new H2S. So this is the printer that everybody had wanted them to do over the last like 6 months or whatever. So it's like the worst known secret that it was coming, but it's here. It's interesting. So they changed stuff from the H2D. It's the same chassis, I guess, as the H2D, but they've simplified it out, kind of like what they did with the P1S and the whatchamacallit series of printers from Bambu. They've kind of dumbed it down a little bit for us normal people that just want a bigger printer. So it's got the one print head, and it doesn't have some of the other bits and pieces that the H2D has in it. But the one thing that it does have, we'll talk about here in a minute, which is you can still get a stupid laser with it.
No.
Yeah. Why? Come on. I'd really like to know what their sales are on the laser.
Well, I can guarantee you they're selling them.
Yeah, they've got to be, but it can't be much. I'd like them just to make a laser. Like, come on.
Yeah,
a real deal laser from them would be pretty awesome. I don't want it in my 3D printer though.
No, especially after all the stuff I've been cutting, and then seeing all the residue and everything.
Oh yeah.
Residue gets in places I never thought I would.
I don't think people take enough care of their 3D printers as it is, and then you add that into the mix too. I think it's just going to be a recipe for a disaster.
Yeah.
No, but a lot of people were putting out videos the other day about the H2S. Macy did. We also have a video from Uncle Jesse. He also did one, and talking about some of the stuff that he did with his. Macy was making some big things. So it sounds like they had them all everybody had these for a couple weeks before they made the announcement the other day.
Is this the 350?
Yeah, 340 is what it is. Yeah, so with the H2D, it's so hard. I feel bad for somebody trying to design for this machine. like if you want to make designs that people are going to make on these larger bamboo ones, the like what build area are you shooting for? Because like on the H2D, you have multiple size build areas. You've got what, like a 350 by 320 or something like that if you're using one nozzle.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You've got like down, I guess if you're using both nozzles, you're down to like a 300 by 320 or something like that. Like it's not, it changes.
Not a three. I mean, it's not a direct three.
Yeah.
What, 40 by 340.
Yeah. So the H2S is 340 by 320 by 340, and so you when somebody wants to design something for that printer, they're going to do it on the smallest possible build volume of whatever the H2D is. So I wish they would have come out with this first.
I think they're a little late to the party on this one.
It's awesome though. I mean,
I'd rather, my honest opinion, I'd rather have what you got, the Soval
yeah,
SV08. But that's me.
the SV08 is pretty awesome so far.
For less than this?
Well, I'd say it's probably about the same, isn't it? Like with the enclosure, the SV08 Max here,
500 by 500 cube, right?
yeah, you get it for, with the enclosure. I think right now you can get it for $1,300, and I think that's what the H2S is
With everything.
That's not
just
the AMS, is it?
I don't think it's with the AMS.
Because with the AMS, I think it's about $1,900.
Something I can't remember right offhand.
No.
But
it's V08. But everybody, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
As far as opinions, it's just like rear ends. Everyone's got one.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. It'll be cool. I mean, if that would have been out at the same time when I was ordering my SV08 Max, it would have been a really tough decision.
You just buy the best you can afford.
Oh yeah. Just knowing like that the bamboos that I have work so well. Like in getting another one. Oh yeah, Cosbrick says the combo is $1,500.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
but the SV08 Max, which I'll be putting out a video hopefully next week on that. Is well, without the enclosure, it was $999 on the Kickstarter. So
it's not bad.
No. I tell you what, I'm enjoying it. The prints that I've come off of that machine so far, I'm very happy with what I've got. So it'll be fun to do some really big projects. So.
You know what, Ryan? It's okay to be a bamboo foamer.
I am a fan, but I'm not a shill. I don't.
Hey, you know that glue spreader that guy was using on?
Yeah.
I just looked it up, and on Shop Gear Incorporated, it's $287.
Wow!
You know what, though? I bet he makes that back the very first one he does.
Oh, he probably does.
Sure.
He probably does. But it doesn't seem like it'd be that tough to 3D print one.
Yeah. I hear you on that. Wow, that's a pricey piece of glue gun.
Yes, it is.
I could see where that would work. I mean, it obviously puts down the glue really nicely, though.
Yeah, even. Yeah, that was so even.
Yeah, that was really nice. But I don't think I'd be spending a couple $100 on something to spread glue.
No,
but that's just me. I'd rather spend it on SV08 Max. Yeah.
Or at least put it towards one.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. Speaking of the SV08 Max, while we're here, I'm gonna have to do a new table for it. That table, I don't think is gonna make it with that machine.
Oh,
You can tell it's kind of banana, and you know,
get
oops,
you a solid wood.
it's heavy.
Hey, all you gotta
Fire.
do is make a table like you
So,
made.
I don't know what's so special about that glue spreader. That one is it's Mitchell Van Dis. He it was laying it down really nice. I
It was.
don't know
Yeah.
what else to say about it. It was just there. It is right there, and up in the picture there. But it looks like it's just a foam roller.
Like a hard foam, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you could for doing, I guess, these layered projects. I mean, it just
Nice and thin. Check that out. I mean, that's
yeah, you know,
it reminds me of that 3M tape. It's that thin.
Yeah.
Steve from Ventari's workshop is probably lose his mind over that thing.
Oh,
Spreading glue. Yeah, it does. It definitely does look effortless. So, but well, anyway, back to the H2S. Um, yeah,
more
so
baskets.
so she was printing out a bunch of baskets and stuff like that, and was having a good time. We also have Uncle Jesse, who was also was doing one of her. There's a whole bunch of these reviews coming out, but he was talking about it. The funniest thing about his review that he was talking about is if you notice right now, you're looking right into the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
His door was broken when he got it. So,
That's the second one.
yeah, well, the first one was his fault.
Yeah.
This one came with a broken door. So, if you don't know what we're talking about with that, he got a which one was it? Was it the
It was the
K1
Max,
Max or
wasn't it?
something
Yeah,
like that?
this guy.
Yeah, he was doing a live unboxing of it, and he tipped it a little bit, and the door opened up and just shattered and went everywhere. And so everybody talks about him when they talk about a door breaking. So,
The look on his face was priceless.
yeah, he was just like, "Oh my god, what happened?"
The biggest argument he had was the way the poop comes out of it and it clogs up the poop chute
Oh,
Yeah,
on
and
this one?
up at the
yeah.
top.
But look right on the side of the table there, where at the bottom of the machine, they did something I really wish that, and I'll bring this up during my initial thoughts of the SV08 Max. They put like places to put your hands under it to pick it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Oh, handles.
Yeah, not necessarily a handle, but like like a spot just to get your fingers underneath of there to grab it,
Like on a
which is really nice.
Well, they did on the SV08. They
With
put covers
when
on
you
it.
don't have the enclosure. When you have the enclosure on, your SOL. Yeah, but yeah, there they are. Yeah, those little spots right there. So makes moving it around a little bit easier, I would think. But yeah, so he's enjoying his.
It is a good looking printer. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and everybody knows he's a Elegoo guy. So, but he's been investing in a lot of machines himself here recently. I think he ordered one of the SV08 Maxes as well.
Mm.
And he did mention in another video that he ordered one of the Snapmakers. That's on Kickstarter right now.
Okay, those are pretty
So,
cool.
yeah. So he does gets a lot of stuff from Elegoo, but he definitely branches out to the other brands that are out there. There's an Ultron mask there. That's pretty cool looking. Pretty sweet. Oh,
I'd throw that on the noggin.
yeah, pretty awesome. It's got a nice big build volume, that's for sure. So we'll see. The that made me laugh. This little lizard thing. Have you guys seen the memes about the lizard? It's
Almost looks like the
little
Geico.
video. Yeah, he's just like smacking And so there's lots of booty references to those little lizards and stuff like that. Yeah, Harry says for $249 you can get a paintbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. For free. I got my finger. I'll spread that around. Or I got a maxed out credit card around here somewhere.
Ouch.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, but yeah, so it's been pretty good. The last video on the H2S that I was bringing up here this week was from Fohammer. If you don't watch Fohammer, you should. He is very entertaining to watch. He does most of his videos have been about like resin printing, because he is really into like the Warhammer small resin figure printing and stuff like that. But he's been branching out recently and into lasers and more FDM style 3D printers. And so Bambu sent him the laser version of the H2S, and which is the only one that I saw that had this version of it. And his videos are really good. Evidently, he was saying that you can right now you can only get the 10-watt laser with the H2S, as opposed to the H2D, where you can have a 10 or a 40-watt.
Yeah, you lose a little there.
Yeah. And there was a couple other differences to it, but I can't remember what they all are. He talks about the build volume that you can do. The camera setups are pretty good for the overhead placement and stuff like that, but not fantastic. But that's all software stuff that Bambu will get figured out.
You can do that in Lightburn.
Yeah,
the camera to any laser.
Yeah, well, and in the video too, he brings up, he's like, I really wish you could use Lightburn with this, but you can't. You can only use the Bambu stuff. But
so very proprietary.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's Bambu.
Yeah, but pretty awesome. So the H2S is out. Evidently, you can go to a Micro Center and pick them up, or you can order them from their website.
Yeah, I did see a picture on Facebook. There's a whole pallet full of them at Micro Center.
Yeah. So pretty crazy. That was pretty cool. That was something that was pretty neat. Like the material cards, you can load your own material cards into Bambu Studio, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, so you can do a test run on something and then upload that image to do it. Yeah. I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah. Yeah, the Bambus will come and get you. That's for sure. Don't get one of the laser ones. Just leave the laser out of it. I'm not convinced on the laser inside a 3D printer. But yeah, they're talking about you can get a rotary for it too, and they have an air purifier. They sent him the air purifier too, but the air purifier you can't turn off. It's always on to some degree. It may be low, but the fan is still running.
Taking power.
So there's some interesting things going on, but it'll be pretty cool once they get it all off and running. So, all right, well, let's move on from there. And
this is cool.
And he's cool there in the chat. And welcome. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. He created this really awesome game. You can bet on it. And
I just put two and two together.
What,
hey,
the horse?
Glad to see you here, man. I love it.
Oh, that he's in the chat. Yeah. I mentioned on his video earlier. I was like, hey, we're going to talk about this tonight.
It's really neat.
Yeah, what a cool game.
It is.
I think you could sell these a lot really well at like the craft
Oh
shows
yeah.
and stuff like that. I think they would do pretty good.
For me, it brings back memory. I mean, it should really for you, Paul, bring back some good memories. I was a kid when I first saw one of these little
Yeah.
something similar to this.
Well, they hadn't invented string when I was a kid. So.
Yeah, I mean, you were looking at dirt going, wow, that's
Okay.
cool.
My bad.
So, well, the first time that he wound this thing up and was sending it to work, I was like, how the hell is he doing that? Like, so it's pretty neat. Like when he's when it breaks down to show it's marbles smacking the horses. I was like, oh, okay, you know, it made. I understand now how it's more random.
The mechanics of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And he hides marbles into the flywheel to make it, you know, give it more weight and all that to spin. It's
like a flywheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that flywheel there on the axle.
Yeah.
It has ball bearings inside of it to add weight.
Is this it?
My only suggestion to the whole thing is that I'd like to see a handle on the string.
Oh, like a little T handle.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little T handle, just something to hold on to get it to spin. And that would make me happy. But I think it's a great project. I love the games like this. Like didn't Cutting It Close do like a skee ball game not too long ago?
It's just like retro gaming. Here it is.
Yeah. The retro gaming is always fun. I remember back when I was in elementary school, we had this substitute that would bring in these 6-foot long game boards and all that stuff, and you shot checkers around the game board.
I miss those.
Yeah, those were always fun. Turned out that guy lived in my neighborhood, and he would let me go borrow them. I was like, hey. But yeah, this is a really cool project. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's got the plans on his website for $9.99. If I'm not, I think I'm right on that from when I was looking. He can correct me in the comments there. Yeah,
we'll just go right to it.
$8.95. I was off by $1.
Yeah, SVGs.
Hey, you get $5.
Oh, I missed it.
But yeah, it's a very cool project. Putting some branding on there. You could even, he did epoxy and all this stuff, but you could laser them too. If you didn't want to do the epoxy, you could do laser
engrave on the wood.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have the colored areas there, but
you could number them.
Yeah, you could put the number on the horse or something like that.
You can read them for free on the website.
You can read them for free and make a PDF for them too. Sweet, very cool. So,
see now this Dave could do something like this and do an inlay.
Oh yeah,
yeah, good.
So, yeah, it was a really good project. I really like this one.
Yeah.
Good job. I like the sanding. Yep. Verifying what it's like to finish sanding everything. Very cool. Good stuff. Keep at it. We've talked about his channel a couple times on the show, and he's always making some really good projects. So keep at it. We appreciate it. That's a fun one. I'd like to see more of that.
It brings back some good memories.
Yeah. Yep, very cool. Awesome possum. All right, well, let's move on then. We've got here's Keo Makes. We've talked about him in the past because he did the order for the loop The loop is that filament maker, reclaimer, whatever you want to call it. That looks a lot like a scam.
Yeah, still kind of sounds like
if
one.
you if you were watching just this, it is definitely scammy looking. But he's given his $100 to be on the list to order one. And I guess when you do that, you get access to their
Discord.
their Discord, and you also get you don't even have to give them the $100 to get on their. They have like a mailing monthly mailer too. Evidently, stuff's moving forward with it. So it was kind of funny though because he's like, can I talk about this on my YouTube channel? And they're like, nope.
See, and the what would make me a little nervous on this whole thing is he was talking about the emails that anybody can get.
Yeah,
people that bought it, and they didn't even want him to talk about those emails.
right. Yeah, that was kind of weird. I was gonna go. I ran out of some time, or else I was gonna go sign up for that just so I could talk about what shows up in the emails. But he basically tells you what might be in the emails and stuff like that. And he's like, so they're making progress on it. But they didn't want anybody really talking about it. I guess I don't know, but it was a bit of an update of not an update. So he recapped his whole journey with this thing, and he's still on the list to get one. So
I like this one.
yeah. My fingers are too fat to scroll. yeah. It's crazy. Oh, fun times. But yeah, the loop is still moving forward from what they're saying. So we'll keep an ear out on it, and if it actually ever shows up somewhere, and for how much they were talking about it being, we'll find out. So Keo will definitely be getting one. So good times. All right, well, moving on then. We got it's Mr. Gatton. We spoke about Mr. Gatton a little bit ago. Mr. Gatton is rolling on his journey of inlays, and this is another one of the kits that he got from Cutting It Close. Another one of their cutting board kits, and this one he did the bison. And wow, this one was very very poppy. Pops right out at you when you see the final product on it. He did the bison. It looks like in what walnut, and I think the main part was cherry, if I'm not mistaken. But
Actually, those are extremely well.
Yeah. He says that there were some problems that he had with it, and there's some little bit of gappiness or something. But yeah, it looks pretty awesome to me. If you ask me, it's pretty good. But look at that! Oh man, that popped so nice.
That is neat.
I don't see any.
I
think it's awesome.
When you look super close, you might see a little bit of blowout here or there, or something like that. I don't know. It looks awesome. I'd love to have that.
Well, I do wear glasses, so I don't see it.
That's all you got to do. But man, what a beautiful board. He says he's learning stuff with each one he does. So if they're looking that nice now, once he gets a few more of them under his belt, they're going to be ridiculous.
Okay, the only thing, he'd have to point them out to me. I mean, as the creator, you always see your mistakes.
Yeah.
But from what I see, he'd have to point them out.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think so too. So, But if it was also me, I'd be using the backside of the cutting board to do another inlay.
Yeah.
That stuff's expensive. But yeah, that bison turned out so nice.
That looks good.
Yeah. The contrast is just turned out great. Congratulations, Mr. Gatton. That was a good one. Look at her. Ooh-wee. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, we'll keep on moving then. We got here. Speaking of cutting it close, here we go with cutting it close. Man, we're on it today. I keep moving my mouse to go down my list of videos and stuff like that, and I'm moving the mouse for the wrong computer.
Oh.
I'm like, why the hell isn't it moving?
You must be on the new one.
Yeah. Yes. I am using the new computer for this. So it's still on a piece of cardboard.
Dave brought up a really good point that Ryan does not like that 3018 because
he does not at all.
No, he does not at all. But Dave mentioned on his show the other night that it's $150.
Yeah.
Oh.
It gets you exposed to
Gets
see
you in the door.
It opens the door.
Yep.
And if you decide you hate it, you're out $150.
Yep, exactly.
You decide you like it, well then you can spend the bigger money and get a real quality machine.
Yep.
But at least that exposes people to what a CNC can do.
Yeah, oh yeah, completely. And you could tile on it if you want. And speaking of tiling, you can get the Dave Gatton Tile Master XL.
Yeah.
For only was it? Isn't it on sale?
September
Like $4.99?
Yeah, $4.99 for the introductory price of it.
Yeah. September 15th.
But well, the first thing that Ryan does here is he like grabs it and starts yanking on it like he does for all these other bigger ones. And I'm like, in my brain, I'm going, well, this isn't a big giant machine. You're not going to run it anywhere near the speeds that you do the Shape Poco that's there in the background, the Onefinity, the Alt Mill. You're not going to run it nearly that at the speeds.
Right.
So the rigidity is in line with how fast you're going to be able to run it.
Right.
And really, that's more of an engraver than a cutter.
Yeah.
It'd be great for doing boards.
Oh, yeah.
Electronic boards, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, but yeah, Paul, you're right. Dave was completely right with his views on it too. Yeah. If this gets you in the door and gets you understanding what you're looking at, what you're messing around with, and helps you figure out what you want to do, it's worth $150.
Oh yeah, you could sell it for $150 or $100 when you're done.
Or you could just throw it in the garbage.
Or
you can
save the parts and make a hot press out of it.
Yeah. Throw a laser head on it.
You might be able to make it be brakes for a forklift even. I mean, never know. No, but I think he was harder on that machine than what it needed to be. Well, he also was talking about the software. Candle's garbage. Don't ever look at it. Like, throw it in the trash. But you've got all kinds of other free software out there that you could use on this machine that is better, including one that he uses on his alt mill.
Yeah.
You can use the G Sender on that machine right out of the box. You can. It doesn't care about the design software. But the other thing that I had thought of with some of the issues that he was having, look at the size of the bits. Not necessarily the size, but the length of the bit.
Yep.
If you look at the length of the bit that he's using, and you look at the length of the bits that they sent with that machine,
Two different things.
he's like twice as long as what those bits are at least. And
they're
that's gonna,
flex.
that's gonna help or cause more deflection. Yeah. So I think he was off the mark on this one,
I do too.
but it's there's a group of people that's going to work out for, and that that little itty bitty spindle on there is an itty bitty spindle.
Yeah.
It is what it is. No.
You're not talking horsepower, you're talking pony power.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but yeah.
See, I
Anyway.
like this. Gerbil works fine on micro CNCs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I agree with you there, Harry.
You can use all kinds of them. You can use a lot of these 3018 size machines. You can also use easel, which I used for I don't know 7 years or something like that.
Gatton?
Oh yeah, that's what I used all the time.
The big machine.
Yeah. I didn't run it from there. I downloaded the G code, but it was I don't know, whatever. It yeah. Anyway, I think he was off the mark on this one, but it is what it is. So hopefully we'll see what his next project video is, and go from there. See what they're going to. Well, because we should be finding out what the September project pack is here in the next 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
So, yeah. So he's done well with the last couple of them, so it'll be interesting to see what they come out with next. So. All right. Well, we'll move on here. We got a couple more here. We got wood season. So this is another video where they don't talk, but everything comes through. So that's the We Create Vision 45-watt laser, and I guess originally it was a clock that he took apart, and then they there it is, and then he added the legs and all that to it. So he ripped out all the clock stuff and created this I don't know, it's not a spider because it only had 6 legs, but whatever you want to call it. But it's kind of like a moon. Yeah, he did like a moon surface-y looking thing, and there he's covering it with plaster, adding some paint and all that stuff. And then he puts a 3D printed model of the Millennium Falcon on it at the end. And man, that floating stuff is pretty cool. It's got like a magnet in there. There it is. You can see at the bottom there. That's a magnet. And when he has a model of a Millennium Falcon that was 3D printed, and puts the other side of the magnet thing in there, and so it'll sit there and it spins on top of it, and it's all lit up and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, there he is. He's got to find the spot, and then it just
okay.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah, I bet you it looks really good in person with the LED lights and everything. I'm wondering if that Millennium Falcon was almost too heavy for it because it's so close to the tabletop. I've seen one that they did with like the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and it's actually got like 3 or 4 inches of space between them.
Well, you also got to think he's going through what foam, plaster, resin.
The plaster and resin, yeah.
Just to get, and then
I guess it is. It's hanging out a little bit higher up or spaced apart from it a little bit further. But yeah, that turned out so cool.
I like that.
Yeah. Pretty neat. I like it.
I love the things people are coming up with nowadays. It seems like the more that people have access to all these tools, you're seeing cool stuff like this.
Oh yeah. There it is, just hovering about. Dun, 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 dun.
I can hear the blasters.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So good job. All right, we got one more here.
One more.
The Edge of Tech. So, Sean, you submitted this one this week. What was
This one?
yeah? He was talking. I had seen some stuff on this, but
I did another one, but yeah, I've seen this one. This is
I thought this was
no.
That's not. Oh, I must have put the wrong blip in there. I thought it was about the trade-in one.
Oh wait. Oh wait, no, you're right.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
okay.
My bad.
All right.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you say that, yeah. Matter of fact, I got a deal where you can send in your old printer and they give you $100 off.
Yeah.
So it makes this like what, $2.99? Yeah.
Yeah. The Flash Forge, what 5D or the 85X, yeah, which is a multicolor printer.
See that multicolor for 300 $300.
Yep. Pretty awesome. And I think it's got like a 250-ish build volume on it too, if I'm not mistaken. No, that doesn't say there.
No, I'm not 100% sure on this one. It's a little smaller than it's like 220.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But that's the. Hey, Robert, what's your printer? I bought my son. He has the Flash Forge. I forgot the model. I think it's the A5. But it's a great printer.
Yeah. Everybody says that the Flash Forge is doing really good with the printers.
Yeah, I think they had a little slump there, but he hasn't clogged a nozzle yet. Just blows me out of the water. He hasn't had any issues. I haven't heard, "Hey, Dad." No, his last printer, constant. So I'm glad to get him this one.
Nice.
I wish I would have known about this.
Yeah, I mean, getting an extra $100 off. Shoot, I could right now on my local Facebook Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
I have considered rescuing yet another Ender 3 to just sit on the shelf. They want $25 for it. So, I mean, you could do that.
Into 100 off.
Yeah, you buy it for $25 and then you send it in to get 100. Ta-da!
See, I was thinking I've got all the Ender 3 parts that I've stripped down. Just take the whole pile of parts, throw them in a box, go, here you go.
Yeah, there's an Ender 3.
I mean, they get everything.
I like that filament system's pretty cool though. I like how it's not separate off the machine like the light, like the AMS light is, and all that.
Like that guy.
It's all just right there. I kind of dig that.
Yeah. Easy to get to. Yeah, honestly, if I would have known about this when I got his printer, I would have got this one instead.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have known.
No.
Because you've had that now for 6-8 months.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
That's very true. But you know what? I can testify. It's a great printer. I mean, I love their Flash Forge. He's digging it.
Yeah. The people are really liking the Flash Forges. So, all right. Well, I think that's the last one of those that we had this week. I actually got something I wanted to talk about too on the show. We need chat participation in this. So a couple weeks ago, I did a separate unboxing video that lasted forever on the Sobel FP08 Mac. Nobody has at this point in time, but let's just say somebody, some of these companies contacted me and said, "Hey, we want you to check out our printer." Would the people of the chat like a Saturday night unboxing video of some random printer when it shows up. You know, if that ever does happen,
I
who
think that'd
knows
be
if it
cool.
does or not, but it would be kind of cool. Or would you rather just seeing a regular video of, hey, here's a printer, blah blah blah? What's everybody out in the chat think about it? Would you
My
like
two
to
cents
see?
worth is that I liked it the way you
Oh,
had it because I can watch it, stop, go to bed, take a nap, come back and watch the rest of it.
Yeah,
when you do a live?
When he did his big printer there,
Oh yeah, the live.
because that lasted what 3 hours.
yeah, that was. I think that's an excessive case. I mean, most of the printers that are out there now are,
You're
they're up
talking
and
about
running in 15, 20 minutes of, like normally they're pretty quick putting together. Um,
Yeah, I can guarantee you could have done it, in 2 hours versus 3.
yeah,
Yeah, we were
and
having a good time though.
Kenneth Kenneth says think just a regular video
that
separate.
big separate one, and keep the making it up as we go is what we are. And Cody says he did enjoy it. All right. So I
I
can do an unboxing if the printer offered something interesting. Okay, so sounds like
I'm
one of
gonna
my
have to say
streams.
I love the lives because you get what you get. I mean, there's no hiding
Yeah.
anything.
Well,
This,
I could always do it as a live video, just as a separate one than
yeah.
a Saturday night video. So
Oh yeah, definitely
Scott
separate.
Starrell
yeah,
says he likes separate video
I like
format.
separate video. All right, so it sounds like so far the majority of folks are saying keep them separate than Saturday Night
Like
Lives.
on a Thursday night.
Yeah, or whenever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, nobody's offered me any printers or anything, but
It's
you know,
if it's separate, it's nice to know when you're going to do it
yeah.
ahead of time.
Yeah. So we'll we'll see if that ever happens. Would be nice. Not counting on it.
I agree with Chet. I agree with Chet.
Yeah. Do it, lady.
Yeah, good.
Shit's awesome.
I'm glad to see you still out there.
Yeah, he's some cool Chet, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you see the latest Chit video
Which one?
where they're at the party?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's a pretty good one. It's
Yeah,
a
thank
pretty
you,
good
by the way. My feed is full of Chet.
Yeah. Yeah. Good deal. Yeah, Chit's pretty awesome. All right. Well, good times. All right. Well, that was all the normal videos that we had for the evening. And like I said, all the links are down in the description. There are a couple of Kickstarters that are out there. We'll check on those next week. There's like the Snapmaker that's breaking records for 3D printer stuff, and there's there's the one filament dryer system that's out there. That's pretty cool the way that they're doing their drying, individual ones, but it works in the AMS and all that stuff. So
I think
we'll
that's
check in on those next week for next week's show. But all right. Well, Mr. Klondike, you got anything else for us this evening, sir?
Come have some coffee with me Wednesday morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Central.
10 a.m. Central Time. Go hang out, watch some trains and stuff.
And be kind.
Yes, always. Hopefully, we'll see some progress on the big boy.
I'll once I get it set, I'll actually do some videos.
Yeah.
Believe it or
Cool.
not, hey, I put a video out today.
Did you?
No narration, but
How did I miss that?
yeah.
Oh, I was probably watching Grandpa.
yeah. I just put it out earlier.
Okay.
But had an opportunity of hanging out at a new club here in town. I got a phone call saying that I was a member. So somebody gifted me a membership. Thank you, Mr. Boone, if you're watching. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Al's already seen it.
Very good.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out.
So I'm
Um,
figuring out the ropes.
there you go, Mr. Paul. You got anything else for us, sir?
I have nothing else. That's just. I hope I get my CNC working again. I miss it.
Yeah, yeah,
I got a
definitely.
hunch no matter what it is going to cost me money.
Yeah, they usually do. Definitely, usually do. Oof.
Yeah.
Hope not, though. What?
Hope it's something simple.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, for me, again, I got the video coming out tomorrow morning. So if you wouldn't mind, go watch that, and then just put all my videos on a constant replay. Uh, we appreciate that. And tomorrow night, we've got the Clack Shack and
Yeah.
Ventari's workshop. Their live is as always on Sunday night, so go check them out. Jerry 3DHP, he's got his usual lives on Saturdays during the day. So check those out, and you know, uh, give some love to all the channels and all that we were looking at today. We appreciate it. And I guess until the next time, I guess we'll say peace out, sauerkraut. So, see ya.